Hello, it's me, Harvey Wasserman again, and once more I'm introducing you to my new book, John Wayne and the Fierce Kuga-Kugas, a book of healing and transformation. It's a very unusual book, and I think you'll find it so. In addition to the things that I've told you before about my book, it will do things to help you deal not only with general emotional things, but very specifically with fear. Fear is not necessary for adult human beings. Children need fear because they don't have information or judgment. Fear and anxiety are not good indicators of dangers. Knowledge, information, and judgments are. The Navy SEALs, who do the most dangerous task in the world, weed out anybody applying for membership, making sure, no matter what is right with them, that they don't experience fear. Because in fear, your mind and your body do not function well, and you're likely to make mistakes in judgment. A simple exercise, which I say some people feel that fear protects them. It doesn't. Try to imagine this following exercise. This is a mental exercise. I learned this by reading Einstein. He did all his work in his mind. And that became a very interesting way to start to experience life. Just imagine for a moment that you're walking across the floor of the room you're in, that there's a 2x4 piece of lumber on the floor, and I ask you to tightrope walk, one foot in front of the other across it, and you probably will realize that you could do that. Now, I want you to do the same thing and imagine it's suspended over the Grand Canyon. Ha, you're laughing, right? You know you'll be frightened and you'll fall off. How did fear save you? Fear would not save you. The Eskimos, in their original culture, lived in one of the most dangerous environments in the world. And they trained their children from very young, when they were in trouble or things were going wrong, to laugh. And it was very simple how a mother would teach her child to do that. When a baby fell down and hurt itself and cried, the mother would pick the baby up and comforted that baby. But she would laugh. So when the babies were under stress or uncomfortable, they laugh. And when you laugh, your muscles are free. Your mind is free. And I didn't see this happening, but I read about an Eskimo on a snowmobile who was crossing in the Arctic between islands just about the time when the ocean ice was about to break up. They were between two islands and his engine stopped. And if they didn't get to the other island and the ice broke up, they'd be floating out into the Arctic Ocean and die. He hopped off, got his tools out, laughed a little, fixed the engine, hopped back on, and they made it to the other island. When you're frightened or tense, your muscles don't work right. When you're right or tense, your mind doesn't work right. What you need is information and judgment and not fear. Fear does not protect you. I'm going to teach you right now a simple exercise that will drop your fear level down anytime you want. It's very simple. You breathe in through your nose, a nice deep breath, and you breathe out through your mouth and make that breath through your mouth as long as possible. You can actually do this and nobody else will know you're doing it. So it comes in very handy. Let's say you have to give a speech and you're a little nervous before you walk out on the platform. You could do this to calm you down. Like this, take a deep breath. Do it with me right now. Hell, I feel calmer already. Doing it was only 3 times. Let's do it 3 more. This is an exercise I've never known to fail with anyone that I taught it to. There is one problem with it. It doesn't last very long. So somewhere between 5 and 15 minutes, it will keep you calm and needs to be repeated. There are many techniques and exercises to help you reduce the amount of anxiety, fear, and terror that you live with. Some of them are in my book, John Wayne and the Fierce Kuga-Kugas. Try them. They take more time and effort, but it's worth making that effort to live with peace in your heart. Good luck.